spawning in the top position, we have the orange Protoss. He's Canadian, he's sexy, and he knows it. It's desRow.
And in the lower left corner, we have Empire.Beasty as the pink Terran, the winner of the last game with the 2 racks. Empire.Beasty.
Now on this map, you've got all sorts of possibilities. It's a 2-player map. No one knows. I mean, there's no spawning in the bottom right position or spawning in the top left. There's so many opportunities for proxies. As we see, Beasty's going to send his SCV out a little bit early, actually, going either for a super fast scout, or we could get some kinky little, we could get some barracks proxy play here. There's only so many reasons you would want to send an SCV out this early, and we could see a proxy 1 racks, possibly a proxy 2 racks if you send another SCV go out. So I'm actually really curious. This could be a proxy Marauder build. I think if you're only sending 1 SCV out, proxy Marauder, proxy Reaper, and it's not the strongest build ever, but on this map in particular, you can do a lot of damage with this little bit of cliff space to work with.
Yeah.
Now the SCV is going to get here, and it's here super early. desRow sees that SCV. He's like, you should be wondering why it's here. So he's actually going to build that barracks right in desRow's base. He is going for an incredibly ballsy. I mean, I think it's about as ballsy as you can get, is sending your SCV straight in, and then Empire.Beasty with an incredibly late GL, and then an HF from desRow. This is going to be, oh goodness. I actually find this is almost hilarious. He sends the SCV and begins to build the proxy, and then wishes his opponent good luck. And now desRow's going to bring his probe. He's going to be like, oh, good God, there's a barracks being built in my base. Now, if he can stop this from being finished, he's going to be in a really great spot. We have another barracks being proxied just outside, and it looks like Beasty's going to bring his other proxy SCV over to make sure. But he's like, okay, you know what? This barracks is probably going to finish. I'm not too worried about these probes stopping me. And I think at this point, this is where things get really difficult. Now, if he gets a bunker on the left side of this barracks, he can actually pocket a Marine there until he gets a bunker finished, and then, you know, it's just going to be. I mean, he almost gets that SCV. Now, there's a Marine. I mean, you know, the Marine's being built. He's got the Zealot. He really needs to get that bunker, and that's what he's going to go for. He's going to block that area off, and that Marine is safe. However, that bunker does not have much health. He may be able to pick off the probe. 1 does go down. Cancels the bunker, but a Zealot can get in there very quickly.
And 3 more SCVs are running in here above the ramp into the natural of desRow.
Yeah, so I mean, desRow has probes. He's like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can just stop you from getting in here. All he wants to do is just run these Marine around. We're going to see a bunker go down in next to the Nexus, and we could see another bunker go down. Who knows? I mean, 1 Marine does go down. Oh, tries to trap the Zealot in there by the recently spawned Marine, but he will lose all of his Marines. And desRow takes out 1 of the SCVs, and the bunker does get set up here. Now, he does have gas. He will have a Stalker coming out shortly after his second Zealot. So I don't think this should kill him. But desRow should be able to block this bunker. Yep, it does go down, and he's going to kill this Marine. Now, the second barracks is done. He's able to attack from the low ground. However, I don't know. I think this cheese has failed by Beasty. I'm not entirely sure he's going to be able to do the damage that he wanted to do. Even with, yeah, I mean, 5 workers killed for desRow and no expansion by Beasty. I think Beasty's in deep trouble here.
Yeah, and 3 more SCVs are getting sent out from Beasty, so I don't think he's trying to expand at all. He just wants to end it here, but I don't know how that's going to happen, as there is Stalkers being made here for desRow.
Yeah, and Stalker versus Pure Marine, it's if you're going Pure Marine versus Stalker, you're going to have a bad time. This Stalker's just going to pick this Marine off. Look, these other Marines are running up, and I mean, yeah, he brought SCVs to tank this time, but I don't think he's going to be able to pull this out, and I feel like desRow could just go for a counterattack.
Yep, and the barracks is lifted off and going to be placed on the low ground here, so I think desRow's in a pretty good position. His Stalker micro is pretty decent, so he's not going to be losing Stalkers that easily.
Yeah, and I mean, there we go. There's the GC, you know, he went for a really, really ballsy play, and I think if his opponent had gotten Nexus first, it would have been an auto win, but in this particular instance, desRow was just like, I'm going to play safe. I'm not really worried about it. Everything looks good, and desRow just played really, really solid, and he was able to take the win there, and I'd say that's very well played by